What is up, guys? I apologize once again for the weird frame thing that happens here at the beginning. It's XSplits encoding. I don't have a way to just direct capture my webcam because I'm kind of lazy. But I'm going to be answering some questions. First off, I do have some stuff to talk about. State of the game probably going to be done sometime this week. Actually, no. Today's Thursday. Well, it might... It potentially could have happened today. I'm thinking that it'll probably happen Sunday now. Because that'll be in a post-DreamHack world, and that'll give us some more to talk about, and kind of give everyone a chance to recover after the events that was MLG Anaheim, because I'm sure my voice sounds like crap. I'm pretty exhausted. I probably look it. But regardless, I want to answer some questions. The other thing, real talk, I've lined up some guests, some names you'll probably recognize. DJ Wheat, Total Biscuit, Artosis, I think Husky's coming on. Tasteless may or may not come on. I'm not so sure right now. I haven't had a chance to directly talk with him, but it's looking probably 60-40 in terms of yes, no for him. Need to talk to some more players though and get them on. So I'll let you know on Twitter when those players kind of, or sorry, when those people confirm 100%. 100% confirmed is Artosis, Wheat, and Total Biscuit. The rest are kind of floating right now. So let's answer some questions. I haven't done this in a long time. Formspring.com/itmeJP. First one: Are big name casters, or all big name casters are in their own StarCraft 2 tournament? Who are the top 3 finishers? That's easy. Day 9, Artosis. Probably Apollo. Third one's kind of an iffy one. I'd say that's accurate though. Thanks for the question, Buster. Next question: Do you ever wish you were up on the player side of things, or does competing hold no interest to you? I once wanted to compete. It wasn't for StarCraft 2. It was back in the Quake 4 days. But after that, I think I have better skills suited for what I do now rather than playing. So let's see, next question: when are you going to do the streaming guide, finish it for YouTube? Looking forward to more options. Pretty soon, actually. I have somewhat of a break right now. I need to kind of, I think I might just redo the opening one. I'm getting some new hardware pretty soon, and I'll probably throw that in there, and then throw in the part 2 of the tutorial, which will be pretty simple. So sooner than later, but I don't have any exact dates for you. So sorry, Greg Laird. I don't have an answer for you, except soon. Which headset, mouse, and keyboard would you recommend? These are Astra A40s. They're pretty comfortable. Taking off my MLG hat for a second, I would say the Sennheiser PC 365s, I think. They're pretty good for an actual headset. If you want actual sound quality, well, that's kind of another... I'm not that big on... or I don't know that much about just like raw sound quality headphones. I'm not too much of an audiophile in that way. But headset-wise, I think the Sennheiser PC350s HDs or 360H, I think it's 360 HD. They're pretty good. I'm using a Sensei. It's the Fnatic version. It's a gift from Wani. MLG has a version out that I think has some better specs on it, so I'd recommend that one. But as far as I know, Sensei is pretty much used by the wide population of pro players, but everyone else is a little bit different. And keyboard, still Series 7G is what I prefer. I don't know if you can buy those anymore, so you have to get a 6G. Biggest difference is the 7G has PS2, the 6G does not. And also the shift, this right here, which is next to, here you can see the whole keyboard. This is larger than the 6Gs. The other 6G is this size. Actually, it might be a little bit smaller, and it's over here. And then this key, that key is right here, taking off some of the shift space. Just a personal preference. I've used this for so long that I've gotten used to it. Are you excited for Guild Wars 2? Will you do anything more than just play it, cast PvP, etc.? I'm very excited for Guild Wars 2. I'm pretty upset that I was not able to participate in the beta weekend that happened this past weekend during MLG. I don't know if I'll cast or do anything other than that for it. It's been a long time since I've actually just played a game and enjoyed it. I feel like with StarCraft 2 I was so focused on being good and competitive that I didn't really have fun with it after the first week or two, which kind of weird, but it's just how it is. And casting it, I don't know, probably not. I'm very excited for it though. How much drama goes on behind the scenes that would explode on sites like Reddit/TL if it was public? I mean, not more than any other thing out there. Everyone, every scene, every company, every whatever has their secrets. Reddit would probably go fucking apeshit as usual, but they go apeshit over, I don't know, over Apollo getting a haircut. So, it would cause controversy, I'm sure. Is MLG going to have cast in other languages as well? Italian, Japanese, German, Chinese, or something like that? It's definitely something that I think was brought up a long time ago. Right now, I don't know if we have any plans for it. It's more of a Sundance question than I could answer. I think in the long run, it would definitely be cool. I know that our IMG show is localized, which we put out weekly, called MLG Weekly. It's a 45-minute piece. I believe it's posted on their site over at MLG.tv. That is localized to 149 different countries, I think. But as for our events, I don't know if we have any plans of opening, of getting different languages in terms of casters. Would you like to see more foreigner versus Korean tournaments like the one they did at GOM? Yeah, I think that was incredible. Kind of taking one in control always says if you have someone such as Zaka's run at MLG, that was very, very exciting. A lot of people enjoyed that more than probably the finals of the event. Although we got lucky and Alicia did take out MKP, so we kind of had a new player in the finals, which was pretty exciting. But it's always better from a foreigner's point of view to watch a foreigner play against a Korean, because then you have like that inherent bias where you're always rooting for the foreigner. So yeah, I hope more tournaments do that. Maybe MLG will do something like that. When are you going to get around to finishing a video series on streaming? Oh, I already answered that. This is how rehearsed this is, because I didn't prep any of these questions. Here we go. Okay. Serious time, JP. Huck, Idra, or Machine. Who is going to make it to the top of the aggro crag on Nickelodeon Guts? Idra. I think Idra would be the one that will bite, snarl, bite an ear off, do whatever to make it to the top of that. Machine's too nice, he'd probably let someone pass him, and Huck would get distracted on the first level by someone. Maybe a girl in the crowd. Most memorable moment in MLG 2012. Most fun Kespa Korean to hang out with. Most memorable moment for me was definitely the Kespa player intros. Not only did Clutch do a fantastic job with that, well, I'm going to steal kind of some of the magic with that. Behind the scenes prior to that, a lot of the Koreans were having a conversation with Wani on what to say, so I helped out and kind of gave them some words that carry a lot of weight with them in English, and that's kind of what they said. I think Fantasy was the one that said dominate, but they actually did a very good job themselves. A lot of it was not as rehearsed as the things that they said was not exactly what we told them. So that was really awesome. Myself, Adam Apicella, Lee Chin, Sundance, and Ryan Thompson, at least the guys that I was sitting next to when that happened, there on the floor in front of the stage, got a little bit emotional, got a little teary-eyed for that. It was an incredible moment for us to be able to kind of bring that to the world of esports. In terms of the most fun Kespa Korean to hang out with, didn't have that much interaction. Jaedong spoke some English to me. Flash was also pretty cool. But other than that, I didn't have that much interaction. I missed out on a lot of the stuff where they were around. So, it's too busy. Okay. I'm starting to read these before I actually read them aloud. JP, whenever I watch, I feel like you're really pissed off or something because you always have the maddest facial expression. Has anyone ever told you this? Similar things like that. I've been told that I always don't look happy or something. I don't know. I guess I have a very serious face. I think this is definitely true. When people try to approach me, they always say that they're somewhat intimidated or they're not sure if it's the right time because I do look upset. But no, I'm generally a very happy guy unless I'm like not stressed out, but doing something or going somewhere, then I usually kind of have a very stern face. It's how I handle myself. When will I get to meet you in Sweden? I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm going to Sweden. I really want to go, but right now I don't have any plans. Deleting some questions. What would it take for the universe to get tasteless in Real Talk or State of the Game? Not too much. He might actually be in one of them soon, so we'll see. A lot of trolls in this. What was your role in MLG Anaheim? I was the lead producer for the StarCraft streams, dabbled in some League of Legends, but didn't really touch fighters so much. My role is basically to make sure that the directors, the casters, and everyone else involved had what they needed to kind of create the show flow for the pre-games, the Friday, Saturday, Sunday pre-games, as well as the Kespa pre-game, although Chris Puckett handled most of the Kespa pre-game as well as directing. The outro was definitely done kind of last minute, to speak on that for a couple seconds. In the future, I definitely want to improve that. I think everyone does in MLG. It's always been something that we know has always been very last minute and very lacking, especially when compared to DreamHack. So, yeah. Why do most Korean streamers favor own 3D while some use Twitch? I'm not sure. I actually do not know the answer to that. How was it not behind the caster desk during the most recent MLG? Did you miss it or prefer the producer role? I got asked this question by probably everyone, including the casters, like what was it like producing? The best way I can describe it is when you're casting, at the end of the day, you are mentally tired, but physically your body feels fine. When you're producing, you are physically tired, but mentally your body feels fine. So they are... Or, sorry. Yeah. That's actually, I said that correctly. Both are super demanding. Did I prefer one or the other? Not really. I mean, with producing, you kind of get that your peers respect you a little bit more. With casting, you get kind of the fan interaction and the fan respect. The nice thing with producing is I don't have to listen to fucking idiots online giving me critiques and things like that, so that's kind of cool. I don't have to load up Reddit and see that I'm the #1 post for saying Sean too much or something like that. So I like that aspect of it, but I think eventually once I take enough time off from it, I will kind of miss the camera. But luckily I've got State of the Game and Real Talk to kind of fulfill that need. So thank you for the question, Suli Black. Alright. If you were on vacation in like Hawaii, would we see a State of the Game special with you in a flowery shirt on the beach with a drink? Probably, if the beach had internet. Which I think most of them actually do have Wi-Fi, so yeah, I guess so. Are you watching any soccer, Euro Cup right now? No. Sadly, I do not follow any soccer. In fact, I did not know who Messi was till about 2 weeks ago, when I saw him in some video documentary or some short or something. So yeah, kind of the ignorant American when it comes to soccer. If you could be any animal, what would you be? I think you would be a wombat. I think I'd be a sloth. Me and Tasteless are both sloths. Can I work for the next MLG as a spotter for the caster ties? I'll work for free / Dr. Pepper. We try to get as many of the casters to straighten out their ties before they go on camera, but unfortunately they forget, and most of the time I'm more worried about other things, so yeah. What other jobs have you had besides esports jobs? 0. I am one of the very, very lucky guys to always had school to fall back on during esports jobs, and then after being out of school for about 8 to 9 months, I landed the job at MLG. So I got very, very lucky with that. I've never worked a day-to-day job, 9-to-5 job, or anything outside of esports, so don't hate on me too much. How's Texas in the summer? It's very, very hot. I got home last night from California, today Thursday? Yeah, today being Thursday. And stepped out of the plane. It's like 80% humidity. It was like 85 or 80 degrees outside at 11 p.m. last night, so that's kind of crazy. One more question. Getting a lot of Forum Spring questions now. Let's get a good one. Someone asked, what does JP stand for? That's John Paul, but it's not a... I'm just reading along, trying to find... Alright. There's no really more questions. Well, there are, but I do want to ask, let's see, which intro you guys prefer. I'm so sorry that was so loud. So there's that one. There is this one. I quite like that one. It's not bad. God damn, it's so loud. And then there's this one. Where I look like a genie. This one was on for quite some time. Anyways, let me know which one you guys like the best, and I'll probably use that one. Eventually I will get official graphics, but for now, just using the fan-made stuff. So thanks again, guys. forumspring.com/itmeJP for more questions. And more State of the Game and Real Talk coming soon. I'm out. Peace.